Naira's Andy Serling with Armen and Levack on 104.5. The team joining us to 3:45 on Thursday, as he has done throughout the Triple Crown and Saratoga season. Andy, we talked so much ad nauseum about American Pharoah. If it happens, when it does happen, what's it going to be like? We're a week from when it did happen. Andy, what was it like?
To me, it was thrilling. I realized that a lot of people expected American Pharoah to win. And listen, I thought he'd win too, and maybe they're sort of, their day hinged upon American Pharoah winning, but it was a thrilling race. American Pharoah got genuinely tested in the Travers for the first time. And, people will look back and say, I was there when American Pharoah got beat. Maybe that'll be, something that in time they'll find sort of more fascinating. But he was genuinely tested in the race in a way he was never tested in prior races. When frosted, I think Jose Lozcano really understood that there was no chance he was going to beat him if they employed the tactics they'd employed in the past. And while some may suggest he sort of sacrificed himself, Frosted ran as close to American Pharoah as he ever had before, or closer. So, his change tactics worked. He still just wasn't the better horse. But in doing so, American Pharoah was forced to do something he had never done before. That's face genuine pressure in the middle of a race from the outside. As it turned out, he wasn't good enough to overcome it in this circumstance, but he still ran an incredibly good race for second, and arguably as well as he's ever run before.
Naira's Andy Serling with Armen and Levack at Andy Serling on Twitter, Naira.com, all of his analysis and picks, which I looked at very closely last weekend for Travers weekend. We'll be doing it again for this weekend. Let's get to that in 2 minutes with your pick, Andy. But first of all, tonight at the Post Live, downtown Saratoga, at the Parting Glass, what are the guests that you have on board?
Well, we're finishing up what's been a really, really fun year and been a fruitful year for our guests. To get Tony Duttro to come on before he won the Alabama at 6-1. You get Dale Romas to come on right before he wins the Travers at 16-1 with Keen Ice. So hopefully, I think people are willing to come on. It seems to portend good things. Dallas Stewart, who won a big race with Unbridled Forever in the Ballerina, he's going to be our first guest. Chad Brown, who currently is on the precipice of winning his first Saratoga training title. He's 3 ahead of Todd going to today's card. He's going to be on after that. And Jeremiah Engelhardt, who's had a breakout meeting at Saratoga, winning 9 races so far, and a popular guy, and he's going to be on afterwards. So it's like a good mix of guys who have really sort of had big meets, both very much above the radar and a little bit under the radar.
It's not like the meet is over. I still get a little time to pad my account a little bit more. What's the big races this weekend to look out for? Saturday's
card, we've got 4 stakes, the 8th to the 11th, and 2 of them are grade 1. One is the Spin Away, which is the 9th race, and the very interesting race because you've got Rachel's Valentina, the Rachel Alexandra foal that broke her maiden early in the meet. Constellation, an impressive winner of her maiden debut, and also Tap To It, who I prefer in the race, who breaks from the rail. And then it's followed by the Woodward. And the Woodward is a really interesting race because it features Liam's Map, who ran such a courageous race and just getting beaten in the Whitney. He's going to try to come back and get a Woodward, and after the Whitney, you feel like he deserves it. But Todd Pletcher's got 4 in there, including a horse named Coach Inge, and these are different owners. And Coach Inge, like Liam's Map, has a lot of speed, and you've got Bay of Plenty in there as well, who has a lot of speed for Godolphin. So, once again, Liam's Map's going to have to earn it to win this race. And you've got Jimmy Jerkins with a couple horses wicked strong, as well as F&X, sort of waiting in the wings. I think F&X, I haven't really solidified my picks, but I think F&X is going to be a very tough horse in this race. A terrific Woodward. It's really closing the meet out well.
Naira's Andy Serling with Armen and Levack. We'll see you this weekend for the final racing weekend at Saratoga. And Andy, as always, man, Naira.com is the place to go for everything horse racing, Saratoga season, in and out of it.
It just gets better and better with all the different videos we have and the ability to watch the races live in HD. All you do is sign up for an account, and you can bet on it as well if you have a Naira account. You want to do that as well. On Mondays, we offer a 10% bonus, winner's bonus on that site for pick 3s. A lot of good stuff going on. And listen, we're leaving Saratoga, but Belmont's just around the corner. We're opening a week from tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of terrific racing this fall. Pick up right where we left off at Saratoga.
Good stuff. Andy, you're headed back to the city next week. Good luck to you with that, my friend. City living once again. And, hey, man, always enjoy it every single year, every single season. Thanks for jumping on with Levack and myself and letting us bug you for the last 4 months every single Thursday. You can stop going to the therapy now. It's over, my friend. We love you, man.
You made it.
Thanks for being here with us.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's been my pleasure.